This is a story that took place not so long ago about a boy exhausted from his last semester of classes and his fucking procrastination. Ah! Oh, I should do a video. Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Christmas! Well, this isn't meant to be some kind of Christmas video. I thought in the spirit of the season it'd be great to do something happy. Anyways, Yoshi. So... Man, if there's somebody out there able to play a Yoshi game and be grumpy, they just don't know what joy is. Ever since the Super Nintendo original, there's always been something amazing about the Dino's Adventures, even if none of them have quite lived up to the original at this point. I'm looking at you, Yoshi Story, you piece of shit. Yoshi's Wooly World, of course, has a little bit of DNA rooted in an entry of fellow adorable Force of Destruction Kirby and his epic yarn. But the similarities kind of end at it running with the visual aesthetic they originally tried out there. When Kirby made moves toward being almost painfully easy, this is most definitely a Yoshi game, and probably one of the hardest in a long time. Wooly World is just as unconcerned with narrative as any other Mario game. The Yoshis are happily living on their Yarn Island when a Yarn Kamek, looking much more adorable than he has any right to, comes in and ruins their day. He turns most of the Yoshi into bundles of yarn, which is kind of fucked up when you think about it. But thankfully he misses a few, and they tear his bag when they confront him. So as he escapes through the game, he's dropping all kinds of bundles of yarn into the stages. I mean, this is Yoshi after all. Were you expecting some sort of fucking high-class art? Frankly, Scarlet, I don't give a damn. There's no Baby Mario this time around. His shrill whining is thankfully absent. This tweaks the stars system you see in the Yoshi Island games just a little bit in a more conventional health system. They still take an extra box at the end of the stage for keeping it maxed, though. Slight tweaks is kind of the MO for the formula here. Red coins turn into the Meavers stamp patches. Flowers are exactly the same as they've always been, but they also throw in the 5 bundles of yarn in each stage. When those are collected, you unlock a new variation of Yoshi to mix things up. The collectibles are all hidden so creatively and drive you to peek into every suspicious corner so effortlessly. It expertly coaxes you to prod at the stages. Yoshi games have always been about that collectible hunt. They're rather basic if you choose to ignore it. But where other entries made it kind of a chore, Wooly World is a joy. As I said a minute ago, this is certainly a Yoshi game. You're going to be romping around the stages, seeking out the collectibles, eating your foes alive and converting them into your personal ammunition. This isn't to say that it's as uninspired as something like New Island on the 3DS. Far from it. Yoshi's Wooly World takes the cute craft world aesthetic and weaves it into the gameplay quite beautifully. One of my favorite examples is a World 2 level called Walk the Chomp to Unwind. Throughout the stage, it asks you to use a rogue wireframe chomp to your advantage by wrapping it in yarn to use it as a chomp rock, or unwrapping it to get the live enemy up to places the rock wouldn't be able to get on its own. Simple gimmicks like this give meaning to the yarn world around you, and give context to cool gameplay that just really wouldn't work as well or be quite as believable even in any other Yoshi game. They never dwell on a single idea for more than a single level either, choosing to switch it up to keep things fresh on every stage. Through the game, you're rescuing all kinds of varieties of Yoshi by collecting the yarn bundles, which then become like playable costumes. They don't tend to dwell on vanilla multicolored Yoshis either. They go with a ton of fun themed designs that usually tie into the stage you pick them up on, like a Cookie Yoshi or a Shy Guy Yoshi. Should you have a small army of amiibo as well, like I do, they unlock further costumes based off most of the characters they've released to date. The amiibos don't bring a ton to the table, but it's a cool way to patch them into the game. You could pull out an Olimar Yoshi for when you want to explore, a Mega Man Yoshi for jumping and shooting, Bowser Yoshi for when you want to look fierce, Sonic Yoshi for when you gotta go fast, or Forest Yoshi for when you gotta go slow.
Smoke weed every day.
Then you have these adorable bastards, the Yarn Yoshi amiibo. Tapping any form of Yoshi amiibo onto the gamepad during a stage while playing alone will activate a double Yoshi mode, which works kind of like the double cherry power-up from 3D World. It's a cool idea, but really more trouble than it's worth. If you can use the extra body for a specific puzzle, you can tap it in and then tap it out when it would just get in your way. You can outfit these helpers in any of the costumes you unlock, amiibo or otherwise. But as you're writing data to it, that does lock it out of being used in other games. I'm going to take just a moment to gush over how goddamn cute this game is. Everything looking like you want to just hug it isn't always easy to pull off. But Nintendo being the kings of art design, they managed to pull it off so stunningly, without everything getting just too saccharine. Little details like Yoshi's feet reworking themselves for actions like flutter, running, are just adorable. The entire game sells the whole world of crafts feeling better than Tearaway. Well, at least to me anyways. The music isn't a second fiddle to this either. Nintendo can be known for dipping into their old tunes a little too often to gain some of those nostalgia points. But there are very few Yoshi series remixes, or remixes in general, to be found. The bouncy and fun music sets the mood flawlessly, and is a big part of why I just have a huge smile on my face whenever I play. Yoshi's Wooly World isn't the revolution that Yoshi's Island was way back in the day, but it's the first game in the series where I'm pretty comfortable saying it's almost as great as the original. It's just so adorable, whimsical, and most importantly, pure fun. It's worth every penny. Go grab it. It's so great. Hello everybody, thank you so much for watching my Yoshi's Wooly World video. Now if you like what you saw, it'd be awful cool if you could, like, comment. If you really liked it, subscribe. That'd be really great. Now if you want to see a little more right now, you could hop back a little bit to my last video I did about Rock Band 4. Should be showing up in the top of the feed right about now. And until next time, guys, stay classy.